Yo. Man, I told you I was going to be getting back at y'all, right? Right, first and foremost, man, I just want to start off by saying, man, just hoping everybody just been good, man. You've been around them good vibes, you know what I'm saying? You've been working on your 3 Ps, you did. Positive progress production, man. Because that's just where we got to be going, man, because that's where we need to be, man, and that's just what it is, you did. You know what I'm saying? But today, man, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about something I found out, which is called eugenics. Eugenics basically can be defined as basically natural selection of breeding, basically of a advanced population or dominant population. Basically, you're trying to breed a dominant society or whatever. And basically, it was one time a scientific method basically, and the scientific method said basically people that are at lower social social classes and standards and exposed to poverty and things like that or whatever. Basically, people of minority races basically shouldn't have kids or whatever, and basically or basically they shouldn't have kids with other said people or whatever, because we're making their race, we're bringing their race down as it's basically defined. You know what I'm saying? So basically, eugenics is basically building a dominant race, and basically the people who picked up this ideal were people like Hitler, you know what I'm saying? Basically, it's assorting and weeding out people to get the population that you want, you know what I'm saying? And eugenics is also responsible for, America and the segregation that played a big factor into that. It was invented by a guy named Francis Darwin, Galton. He's actually, Charles Darwin's, younger cousin or whatever. So he picked up on a lot of his ideas or whatever, and he pretty much piggybacked off it and made it into a scientific method of human behavior. You know what I'm saying? He basically made that. I guess it's nature versus nurture. You know what I'm saying? He basically made the scientific method for that, and the eugenics thing is a big part of his ideology or whatever. And eugenics basically has been practiced throughout the time. Even like you can look at the eugenics in the medical field. Back then, in the 1800s, early 1800s, the slaves were the people who were the guinea pigs of these methods and procedures and things like that. You know what I'm saying? When they had to anything they found out about a person's body, they pretty much performed it on a slave, not by their will. I mean, and this is the type of stuff that caused them a lot of pain, and it caused a lot of conflict, and it left, a lot of people, hurt, sterile, and a lot of people dead. You know what I'm saying? So basically, what I'm saying is this: eugenics didn't even really end. They pretty much end the scientific concept pretty much in 1920s. That's pretty much when it did end as an overall, thought. But the situation is this though: the things that it has implemented into our culture, it still plagues us today. You know what I'm saying? And basically, the ideal of eugenics is basically gives a person a pass before the things they have done in the past. You know what I'm saying? Because basically, if somebody's sitting around thinking that people are inferior and they deserve certain things or can tolerate certain things, and that's just how people responded to it, and people continue to piggyback off it, man. But man, like I said, man, if you get some time, man, go check that out, man. Eugenics, man, it's a serious thing, man, and it's a thing that honestly have really pretty much shaped and defined the American culture as we know it, man. But like I said, man, I need y'all to just stay up, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay woke, man. Pay attention to the things that's going on out here, man. Because guess what? Eugenics is still is not it's not a thing that should be followed now. But guess what? It's still being followed. Like I said, some people have picked up this ideology, like Hitler. Whole extermination was a eugenics project. He was a person that followed Galton's eugenics ideas. You know what I'm saying? Even the woman who invented birth control. She was inventing birth control so she could basically, she was following eugenics. She was basically trying to get the African American community to not have kids because they felt that their kids were going to be inferior and it was going to bring the population down. You know what I'm saying? So you got to, just be aware of the things that people are trying to do, and everything that seems like it's a hope in hand always ain't, man. But like I said, man, once again, man, just stay up, stay alert, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay being mindful. And, man, yeah, every day, all day, man. No sleep gang, you know? For real.